Good evening and welcome back to a lovely evening in sunny Norwich. You can tell this is a video game because it's rarely this nice in Norwich. We are here on our Rags to Riches story. We are starting a fresh map in sunny Norfolk in the UK. And our goal is to fully automate and take over this entire map. We are going to bring a commercial empire to this little square area of Norfolk. The interesting thing is that I'm completely new to this game. Other than doing the demo, I've never played it before, to the point where I don't even know how to close this map. There we go. We're starting on hard mode. We started with £100,000, and that was all a bank loan. And like I said, we're going to work towards automating this entire thing. I'm an automation and kind of systems and tycoon kind of gamer, and I can't think of anything better than trying to build a farming empire without actually doing any farming. I think that would be great fun. And I guess the ultimate question is, can we do all of that without actually doing any farming ourselves? I think that would be quite a good challenge, and it's something we're going to work on. There's no constraints really. Other than making it as hard as possible. But I guess a big constraint is that I have literally no idea at all about farming. I don't know anything about crops. I don't know anything about equipment. All I know is that we're in Norfolk in England, and my house in real life is about 5 miles down this road, north of Saxlingham. Sorry. In the last episode, we continued learning the auto drive add-on, which I'll probably show you in a second, and we connected a few more fields to our mesh, our pathing mesh. These little dots here, the little what are they? Kind of dropper points, I guess. They're mesh points that we've added already. We we wanted to buy some land, but then I realized that land is so ridiculously expensive that I would never be able to afford any. And it turned out that the only thing that I could afford was basically a lay-by down the side of the road. So we bought this lay-by. I put a few fences up just for a bit of security, and then I put a placemat down. And it turned out that this placemat was very useful because I could use it as a sleeping point, which turns the month over to the next month. So, yeah, importantly, we now have some land we can call our own. We have about £100,000, we have no equipment, and this is all we've got. And we have no idea what we're doing. But we have ambition, and we have a goal. And what more do you need? So, for this episode, I'm going to continue building the pathing mesh around the map, and I want to try a new contract type. The only thing I've been brave enough to do so far is a mowing contract. There's one running right now, and there's been another couple that I did in the last episode. But I want to try something else. I don't know what anything else is, but we'll give it a go. At the moment, we've got some bale wrapping and some balling or baling. I don't know how to say that. We've got some fertilizing. And we've got a whole load of harvesting, but I think I've decided that that looks just a bit too complicated right now, so I'm going to come back to that. We've got a bit of spraying. That is only one truck. Would you call that a truck? I guess that's a truck. That only takes one truck compared to harvesting, which basically takes an entire army. So that seems quite straightforward. And then we've got tedder in the grass. And this is... Apparently, you dry the grass on the field, and it looks like a tractor and some sort of a drying system. I don't know whether that blasts air out or something. Like, is that like a Dyson hairdryer? Who knows? But anyway, we'll try one of these and see how we get on. I'm thinking about fertilizing because it's a heck load of money, or spraying, because that is just one truck. But we'll figure that out in a second. We have a mower going. He's not actually running right now. Let's get him restarted. He's almost done. And so I think we're looking pretty good. I still haven't figured out what these numbers are. So in each of the contracts, there's a number, 0735. And I thought that that was the time that the contract was created. But it keeps changing, so it can't be. And they're all quite similar. So that means something. I thought it was maybe the estimated time, like how long it would take to be done or something, but that's not quite true. So I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll get through it. It's 4:30 now in the game. Presumably it's going to get dark soon. I'm not sure if I fancy figuring out how to do something when it's dark. I don't really know how dark it gets. I guess we can speed up time a little bit. Does that speed up like sunshine? Where's the sun gone? Can't even see it. Hello, sunshine. Is that moving faster now I've sped up time? Let's go crazy fast. Oh yeah, that is making it, that's literally making time go faster. And that's now getting dark. So I don't think I want to brave doing a contract in the nighttime. I think that might be a little bit overzealous for my current farming skill level. Why is this guy not actually driving down the field? I was saying before in the other video, it's watching the AI workers is a bit like watching a robot lawnmower. It's like the most frustrating thing ever because you just watch it go in completely the wrong direction and turn. Oh my god, look how dark it is. Let me just slow that down a little bit because I'm panicking. Yeah, it's like watching a robot lawnmower go completely the wrong direction and it drives you nuts. So I'm trying not to watch it. And I figured that at some point I'm going to have so many AI workers going that I won't be able to watch them all anyway, so I'm not going to worry about it too much. How cool is this? It's all dark and his lights on. Huh. It's like a spaceship driving around. Oh, the contract's done. I did notice as well before that the dude, the worker, carries on going even though the contract's... oh my god. Even though the contract's finished, which is... I guess it's okay. I mean, it doesn't really affect me because, like I say, we're going to have loads of these going, so I won't even notice. But perhaps it's something that we can figure out how to optimize later. Look, this time has changed. It's now 3:07. There are now only 3. So what have I done since I last came in this menu? All I did was speed up time. Okay, I can't actually see anything. Oh, there was a flashlight, wasn't there? There we go. Okay, I've just arrived in an episode of Blair Witch. That's not scary at all. So, yeah, it was... So I skipped time, didn't I? So now it's 10 to 9. And that said 3:06. So what would that be? That would be 10 to 9, 10 to 10, 10 to 11, 10 to 12. Oh, maybe that's when they are due by. Maybe that's when you're... Maybe that's when you've got to hand it in by. I guess that kind of makes sense, that you get a contract and you have a time limit to get it done. That would make sense. And I guess if that is the case, it would make sense that that time limit syncs to the end of the day or the end of the month or something. Okay, that kind of makes sense. So let's get some rest. When I bought my lay-by, I saw this random mat in the construction shop thing, and then when I put it down, it turned out to be a rest point, which was actually really quite useful. So we have our secure sleeping area, and I guess I'm gonna test out what resting does, as long as I don't get run over. So we just run up to that, and it looks like we hit R. What time do you want to wake up? It's currently 5 to 9. 8 AM? That seems a bit late for a farmer. I feel as though a farmer should be up early, shouldn't they? Oh my god, I'm about to die. Let's go for 7 AM. 8 AM, crikey, I get up before 8 AM and I'm not even a farmer. Farmers... Oh my god, sorry. Has he been waiting there all night? Sorry, pal. Just go back into my house. This game is very loud. I'm just going to turn down the game very quickly, the volume. How do I do that? General settings. Okay, vehicle volume. Let me just drop that down again. These are all very low, and that was very loud. Okay, it's a new day. It's a new dawn. I'm sure there's a song about that. Okay, so now we've got more contracts. They're different. Okay, interesting. And they've got 16 hours and 57 minutes. And it's 7 a.m. So that would be 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. Yeah, that would be 24. Okay, so that's what that is. That definitely means an expiry date. Okay, there's more stuff which isn't harvesting now. Cultivating. This looks quite simple. It's just a tractor, a thing, and a box. I had a box on a mowing one, and it turns out that you stick it on the front of your tractor. I don't really know what it does, but apparently it's important. This one's worth £21,000. Prepare the field for sowing the next crop by cultivating it. And it looks like just a tractor. This, what could only be described as some sort of torture device, and this box. So we're going to give this one a go. And I need to borrow the items. Okay. How do I get to that tractor again? I push tab. There we go. Let's just check this out. What on earth is this? It's like some sort of... Ah! I shouldn't have gone in there. Ouch. It's like some sort of medieval torture device. And we've got this random box again. New Holland 1000, rented by me, mass 1 ton, category weights. What is this? Rented by me, mass 10 tons, category cultivators. Ah, okay, so this is a oh, that's a cultivator. And in this category, is it just a weight? Is that literally a weight? Why do I want to put extra weight on my vehicle? That doesn't seem to make any sense. Like, I feel as though I want to have as little weight as possible because I'm about to drive through a field and that would be kind of hard work on the engine. But I do know that it goes here because I figured that out last time. There we go. So now I'm randomly picking up extra weight to carry more stuff around. That doesn't seem to make much sense. But hey ho, there's a reason I'm not a farmer. So this has to go to, I've completely forgotten, field 10, which is just near my house. So if I click that on, can I get to field 10? I haven't got field 10 mapped yet, have I? No. So I need to drive to field 10. I'm going to drive past my own house. This is going to be emotional. And I've just seen in the little menu at the top that I can honk. So as I drive past my house, I'm going to honk. Because why not? There's my house. It's a bit... Oh, hang on. I need to map this. Wait a second. Wait a second. What is happening? Why is that opening? Sorry. Oh my god. Oh my god. What is happening? What have I pushed? How big is this thing? Okay. Lower cultivator. Fold. Oh my god. It's getting really noisy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Fold cultivator. Is it that? Is it coming back up? Yes, it is. Okay, I'm sorry. I'm new here. Jeepers, give me a break. Okay, I'm sorry. I just randomly unfolded my equipment. Okay, it seems to be coming back again. You guys can go past. I need to start recording a little one-way path. Okay, sorry everyone. Sorry. There we go. I said sorry. Sorry, causing a little bit of... Why are you beeping? I'm not there anymore. Okay, everyone, here comes my beautiful house on the left. It's not much, but it'll be grand. I'm swerving a little bit. I need to get to field 10. Is that here? Yes. So what I'll do is I'm just going to drive past a little bit to finish off this track. Oh, I clicked the wrong button, but that seemed to work anyway. And I'm going to bust a little UE up on this bit here. Can't believe I opened up my big thing in the middle of the road. Imagine doing that in real life. Oh God. Sorry. Thank you. Alright. Jesus, everyone's so angry. Okay, we can do a little bit of the older mapping here, which would be nice. Go up there. Come. Oh no, hang on. Come in there. How do I move these? There you go. Come in there. We can come in there. We can come in there. We can go there. We can also do one over this way, I reckon, to that other field. Over to there. And then we need to link that to that. We need to move that. We need to link that to that. And I need to get a little road going the other way, just so I can line it all up. Let's do that to that. And let's do that to that. Okay, so, oh my god, driving with a trailer. Oh, no, not that way. There we go. So I can cruise down here. I need to sort this out a little bit. That one a bit Pete Tong up there. I'll sort that out later. Come down there, I can turn left and go that way. I can come out of here, go that way and go up there. Let me just put a few more on for now. Or I can come out of here and go that way, or I can come up here and go that way. Okay, that's all mapped up. So then we need to go map this bit up as well. Let's do both directions. So I've described, or not described, I've explained a few times what this process is. This is a pretty standard kind of pathing meshing system which is used in lots of games like this. Let's add this field. What button was it? It was this one. Field 11. So basically, the premise is that you write, you draw lots of these waypoints and paths, and then you create a mesh of a network of all these paths, and then the add-on uses a pathfinding algorithm to plot directions and figure out the best way to go and all that sort of stuff. That was a bit of a crap description because I'm trying to do two things at once. Okay, so we've arrived at field 10. This absolute monstrous machine is going to unfold again. We built another little path down this road, and then we wired up field 10 and field 11 to our mesh. So that was a good thing to do. And now he's going to go and start doing whatever this thing does. What was it called? Cultivating. What does cultivating even do? Whatever it does, it's a pretty beastly machine. I still don't really understand why I had to pick up extra weight. Okay, well that seems to be absolutely destroying this field. I guess that's supposed to happen. I guess I'm cultivating. Way, look everyone, we're doing cultivating. So is that like chopping, is this dead? Is that a dead field? Has it been harvested? And I guess this is chopping away the old stuff post-harvest. I guess it kind of makes sense that after you've grown something, there's going to be bits left that you have to make it go away. Where does it go though? It's not getting like pulled into this machine, is it? I guess it's just getting chopped up and left in the dirt. Well, who knew? Anyway, that's going. So then, what we realized in the last episode is that if you don't hand in the job, you keep the borrowed stuff, and you can use the borrowed stuff on other fields. So what that means is that we can now accept the other cultivating contracts without having to borrow the items. And then when that fella's done here, we can move him, create a path and a mesh to get to field 49 and 50, which are conveniently quite close to each other. And then we can make some more money, which is obviously a good thing. Okay, let's carry on. We've got loads of mowing jobs. I'm basically an expert at mowing now, so we can crack on with them. Two of these locations, look, we've already got on our mesh, which is exciting. So let's borrow this one and do field 15. And then we'll also accept field 24 and field 27. Oh god, hang on, there's different implements. This is different to what it was before. This is a mower. And this is a mower. Okay. Well, this mower is massively bigger. They both have some form of attachment. Oh, that has indicators, so that must go on the back. Check me out. I'm like a real farmer. There we go. Can I get it at this angle? You must go on the back, because this other fella's going to go on the front. No, other way around. You must go on the back, because the other fella went on the front. Righty. Field 15, let's go. So field 15 is down here. We already did a bit of mesh to field 11, so we can do a little bit of jiggery pokery here. And I've got 2 field 11s. That's not ideal. Okay, I've got to rename one of them. And we can kill 2 birds with 1 stone, and we can test this pathing and do some auto driving down the road. I don't know if this add-on can kind of work with the AI traffic. I don't know if it can sense it and avoid it or stop for it and stuff. So if I wanted to turn right here, or the AI wanted to turn right here, and there was a car coming, would it stop? I don't know. I guess, why do the cars stop as they drive past? What is wrong with these people? There's my other... Look, it's the first time in the game I've seen another AI worker working for me that I'm not controlling. It's a big moment, everyone. We will get to the point where there's going to be just masses of our own workers blasting around, and it's going to be very fun. Okay, so I misnamed this one. This should be F10, not F11. You just delete that, make a new one, wire it up quickly, and then rename it to F10. I tried clicking one of these waypoints and then just editing it, but it doesn't seem to work. So if I were to click that to make it green and then click edit and try and name it something, it would only ever name the one that's nearest to me. That seems to be a bug. It doesn't seem to be like it should work like that, but I don't really know. Oh, I did the wrong one again. It needs to be record. Okay. So why I don't understand why the cars go in the opposite way stop all the time. Am I too far over? Should I go left a bit more? Oh, that seems to be a bit better. I'll try and stay to the left. Maybe we have lots of scared drivers in this part of the world. This guy's not scared. It's just he's just blasting past me. Okay, I need to turn left in a second. I'm going to be smart here, and I'm going to wire up another field. Let's turn that off. Let's turn left. Let's park to the side for a second, so I can see. Let's do one there. In fact, let's do one there, one there, one there. My God, the sound of this little clicking thing is so loud. I do apologise. If I knew how to change it, I would. But I don't. So, I can't. That goes there. That one needs to go that way, and that one needs to go over to there-ish. So I don't officially have OCD, but I think like most people, like, it bugs me when things don't line up, and I spend far too much time faffing around trying to make things all lined up, which ultimately is a complete waste of time, because it doesn't really make much of a difference. But even though I've just said that to you, I'm still here making it look pretty, which thereby proves my point, I guess. So this is 12. Was there an entrance to 12 up there? It doesn't look like it, so let's... Oh, I guess I should stick to the tracks, shouldn't I? Go that way, go that way, go that way. One there, we'll have one there, we'll have one there. We'll link that one up, we'll link that one up. We'll link that one up. We'll link that one up. Okay. That was pretty speedy. Let's dump field 12 up here. I'm sure the farmer won't mind me just popping onto the corner of his little land just for a second. He's going to appreciate it later. So I did my standard like little pattern here, but I also did one straight across, just in case we ever need to go directly from field 12 to field 13. It means that they can just cross over the road, as it were. Okay, 12 and 13 done. Let's continue to 15. I don't know why, if you look on the map at the bottom right, field 15 is green on the map. I don't know if that's, is that suggesting it's a different type of crop, or is it a different type of field? Oh my god, I got to turn the corner. I wonder if it's a... Does that mean it's fenced, maybe? Because the fields up here are all fenced. Oh look, it is fenced. I tell you what, I'm just destined to be a farmer. Let's just turn that off and figure this out. This is another entrance there to field 13. And just from experience in playing other games and doing meshes like this, you generally only want one way to get somewhere. Because otherwise it just adds complexity, right? So if you need to go somewhere but then decide what bit of somewhere you want to go, it just adds a little bit of decision making, which we want to avoid as much as possible. Okay, mowing 15's done. Let's have a quick check on this cultivator. He's going alright, he's just got a massive field to get through. He's mowing, he's got 3 fields to mow, so he's going to be busy for a while. Let's do another contract. Oh, this is efficient. Right, spraying or fertilizing or bale wrapping. Well, they don't make much money, so I'm not going to do that one. This one's a big one. Let me try this one. Spraying. Remove the weeds in the field by spraying it with herbicide. Use your own equipment or lease for reward reduced by 320. See here it says, like, I've noticed this before, it says cost of material 2845. So that to me suggests that I'm going to be given 12, but they're going to take away 2,845 because presumably if I'm spraying something, I'm spraying herbicide and I need to get that herbicide from somewhere, right? So I think when I click borrow, I'm going to get this tank and it's going to have a herbicide in it, or what, I don't know what a herbicide is, if that's like a solid thing or a liquid thing, but I think that's what's going to happen. So let's give it a go. The lease machine's waiting for you. Drop. Remember to fill the tools if needed. Okay, well that's just completely undermined everything I just said. Okay. This is a big old thing. Holy smokes, look at the size of this. Its wheels are as big as me. This is cool. This is, everyone, this is called a sprayer. We can learn farming together. I love the cockpit. You're like flying a spaceship or something. Okay, a sprayer. Let's look down the right. Rented by me. Diesel exhaust fluid. I don't know what that is. Power, mass, category, working speed, working width. Okay, whatever. So now I'm inside it. How do I need spray of some kind? I can honk. Right, what's up here? Turn on sprayer, change work width, unfold sprayer, follow, initiate. Okay, that's all pretty standard stuff there. Cruise control speed. Oh look, you first need to fill the tool. Okay. Do I need to say like magic spell or something. Oh, look at that ladder coming down. That's epic. How do I fill you? Oh, it looks like a cap. Some sort of filling cap there. Like a petrol tank or something. Okay. Let me look on the map, see if there's any clues. The shops, that's me. This is the equipment shop. This is where you buy vehicles and stuff from. Oh, crikey. These are just houses and fields. Buying station manure. Animal dealer dairy. Animal. What did I need? I need a herbicide, didn't I? Buying station liquid manure. Old mill grain. Flotman grain. Farmers market. Oh, Saxlingham products. That sounds potentially interesting. I don't think there's anything else on this map which makes me think I can buy something from it. We've got the shop up here, and we've got, where was it? Saxlingham Products. All right. I've arrived at Saxlingham Products. What's that? That looks like a trailer being lifted up. Okay. Doesn't really give me anything to go by. Excuse me. Oh, no, was it? More little icons over here. What's this one? That one looks like a castle with little crenellations. Okay. Don't know why there's a castle. And that one's a box. I'm not getting any like menu options when I walk over them, so that doesn't seem to be anything that I need right now. Can't see anything out there. Oh, something else over here. This is another trailer lifting up thing. Who throws a whole tree in a wheelie bin? In a skip. Well, this door's closed, so that's no good. Another trailer. Holy crap, that's loud. Another trailer being lifted up. Okay. Saxlingham products does not seem useful. They were the ones I looked at a second ago. That was the tipping up trailer one. I feel like I've just arrived in like a game of DayZ or something. Alright. Saxlingham products, you are no good to me. Something over here, what's this? Do not enter. Oh, that's the edge of the map, obviously. Any local people would know that Norwich obviously is that way, and Ipswich is obviously that way. But these are hugely rival football teams. I'm not into football at all because obviously I'm a nerd and a gamer. I don't deal with football. But Norwich and Ipswich are like whenever they have a football match, there's like loads of fights and there's loads of like angry people and they don't like each other and all that sort of stuff. Anyway, how the heck do I buy whatever it was I needed? Oh look, you can see from the map the stuff happening. Field 10 was the cultivator, wasn't it? So you can actually see it happening. That's quite cool. That'll be useful later on. I guess I can go and check out this shop, because this is the only other place I know of where you can buy stuff. Hello. Oh, you look very suave. Right. God, I'm actually a little bit scared of this menu, because I just look through it and I'm like, I can obviously understand what it is, but I have no understanding of what they do, and it's quite funny. What was the pages again? Okay, brands, that was the main thing. Oh, that might be useful. I'll look at that in a second. This is a sales. Crikey, you can get some good discounts. 40% off. 57% off. 50% off. Okay, that's probably worth keeping an eye on. As money is pretty tight. Yeah, we've looked at all that before. Okay, so this is where I need to be. Oh no, here. Anything to do with herbicide. Olives, grapes, cotton, sugar, chaffs, forage, animals, wood chips, poplar, onion, category, winter, transport. Nope. No clues there. I wish there was a search or something. Oh, there is. Search. Herb. Oh my god. Actual genius. Herbicide. Helm herbicide or Corteva herbicide. Herbicides can be used in sprays to remove weeds. Well, there we go. They're both the same price. They're both the same 2001, 2000i, 2000L. Okay, both 2000 something. I guess I'll just pick one of these. Next. Oh, that's the literal next menu. Okay, herb. Previous menu. Okay, I need to customize my herbicide apparently. Amount. Don't know how much I need. How much do I need? Any clues? Okay. Do I use a lot of herbicide or do I not use much herbicide? Well, I guess there was at least 2 contracts of herbicide, so we can assume that perhaps a contract will use a whole one. So let's go with 2. Yes. You can fetch your purchase at the shop. Okay. Where is my purchase? Hello? It's not in here. Oh. We have herbicide. It's happened. 2,000 litres pallet tanks. Helm herbicide. Okay. Next challenge. Herbicide. Get in there. Do I pick it up? Oh. Switch hand tool. Toggle hand tool. Oh no, that's just my torch. Okay. I don't have any options to do anything with that. Do I have an option to do anything here? Oh. There was like a... Maybe I need to drive up with the... What side was it on? This side. It might be like filling up your car at a petrol station. You might need to drive up the right way. There we go. That's kind of lined up. There's nothing. No new buttons have appeared on the ground or anything that I can see. Nope. Oh, refill sprayer. Haha. Easy. We're refilling. I guess we just have to use our imagination, because I can't actually see anything happening. Oh, it filled up down here. Hang on, didn't this contract give me a clue on how much I needed spraying? Usage, 2,371 litres. I've just picked up 2,000, so I'm going to need some more. I just push it again? I can. Nice. We're herbiciding, people. This needs to go to field 11, and I've already got field 11 marked up. Oh my god. This is literally happening. I can just click go. Ah, bollocks. Obviously I didn't do it right. Okay. Why didn't it work? I'm sure I lined it all up. Alright, I must have missed part of the path somewhere. So now we have to drive down the road and look for where I screwed up. And I'll tell you what, as I'm doing that, I'll do a little bit of tidying up as well. Okay everyone, keep your eyes open. We're looking for a gap in this path, because what that basically means is when I'm clicking go, the little pathing algorithm is saying, okay, I'm here and I need to get to 11. And then the little algorithm is saying, whoa, 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 I can't get to 11. And so it's throwing like a little error saying like no path found, basically. So that means that somewhere around here, I'm just going to tidy up these a little bit. There's a few too many of them. It means somewhere between the shop and field 11, I've screwed up and not completed the path. I like how I swerved around my little house. Don't want to get too close. Okay, this is where the gap, the error is somewhere around here. So we can come down here, we can turn up there, we can turn up there, we can turn up here, we should be able to turn right. Aha, look. This is like being a programmer. You've got all of this code base. Oh my god, like these cars are so loud. You've got all of this code base, and then you have to debug all of your code, and then you realize you missed a semicolon or a closed bracket or something. And that's literally what just happened. Look, we didn't link up that last thing. So now I can click. And, well, actually, I know I can click that and then click that because it's going to drive there and turn itself on. All right. Let's look at what this spraying malarkey is all about. Whoa. That's going to do a whole lot of spraying. Don't get stuck on the tree. Too many crickets. That's going to do half the blooming field in one go. We're off. Okay. Hang on, I was just cultivating a field like this. The cultivating was this one here. Look, this dude is tearing all these plants apart. But this guy is now spraying all the plants. So why is there a difference? Why are these plants getting sprayed and those ones which look basically the same getting cut down? I don't know. That's obviously why I'm not a farmer. It's a beautiful morning. Look at this. It's not even 8 AM yet and I've got jobs on the go. Beautiful misty morning. That is a bit of a quandary. Why would in one field you chop down this sort of thing and in a field quite literally just down the road you're spraying it? And herbicide, herbicide kills bugs and things, doesn't it? So the herbicide is trying to keep it growing nicely whilst old matey boy over there is just chopping it all bloody down. Here's a slightly different shade. So this field is slightly darker than that field over there, look. So maybe this one's grown more. Or maybe over there it died. I mean, that could be it. Can the crops die? I mean, I guess they do in real life, so I guess they could in a simulation. They got a bit of the old crop blight. Had to tear his crops down. I shouldn't laugh. That could actually be really a bad thing. Right, there was another spraying one. We don't need any more gear because we can use that other stuff, so we can just accept that and we'll save that for later. How are we doing for time? 45 minutes in. Yeah, let's have a go at fertilizing. Fill the field with, fertilize the field with any type of fertilizer, liquid, solid, slurry, or manure. Okay, that all seems to be the same, although this one has a different trailer. So does that mean it's a different type of fertilizer? It looks like there's 4 different types of fertilizing substance: liquid, solid, slurry, or manure. I guess I should take the 2 that are the same just in case they are different. Let's do field 20 because we've already got the waypoint. He's happy. Oh, my mowing guy's finished first. Let me find him. There he is. Right, he needs to go somewhere else. He needs to go to field 24. I have no idea where he is. Where am I on the map? Where's my icon? Oh, I'm on 15. Okay. All my flaps sticking out. What's fold? X. Mowing 24. I do have 24. Can I just go straight to 24? Is that wide up yet? Is it going to happen? Ah. Probably because I didn't do the path back up the main road, did I? I think I just wired up the route down here rather than the route back up to the shop. Shortcut. Shortcut. Oh, I just put some tracks through his field. Sorry. Yeah, so this is all connected, I think, but I didn't. I just kind of designed this junction, didn't I? I didn't drive back up. Yeah, there you go. So I'll drive this back up, and at some point it will connect to the main mesh. In case you haven't realised, I'm playing on keyboard and mouse, which is probably why my driving is a little bit iffy. And apparently I'm going to have a lot of fun later when I need to do lumberjacking. Because apparently I need to drive a crane or something. And according to the Reddit post I saw, that's a tricky thing to do. Oh, it's quite handy driving back up here. Look, we're wiring up all this stuff again. I need to reconnect this one to that one. So let's just do that and turn it off. The good news is that once you've done this, you don't have to do it. Oh my god! Hang on. Once you've done this, it's done, right? You don't have to do it again. So it's a bit of a faff setting it up. But once you've got a mesh around the whole map, you're done. You're kind of 50% of the way there to full automation. You don't have to do any driving again. And we're getting there quite quick. I mean, I'd say we're probably done maybe a quarter of the map, perhaps, already. And this is really only episode 2. Come on, I need to turn right. Don't you bib at me, you're the one holding... Oh, hang on. Well, okay, I'm going to have to figure this out myself. Excuse me. Right, that's wired up now. I should be able to go to 24. Okay. The sound of these cars is so noisy. I've turned it all the way down. If anyone has a tip of how to get it even quieter, then that would be... Oh, maybe that's my vehicle, not other vehicles. Maybe it's environment. Maybe. Okay, so this guy's on the way to 24. He needs to do some mowing. My cultivator guy's happy. I've got the fertilizer man at the shop waiting. These 2 fields are already wired up, I think, if I turn that back on. Yeah. Now I'm sitting watching. I don't have to. In fact, if I go back to him and turn that on, he should just start. Right, let's figure this out. This was, what was this? This was fertilizer. Now I know this little black box needs to go on the front. Oh no, I know it's a weight now, don't I? I need to put extra weight on our tractor for some reason unknown to me, but I'm sure there's a reason for it. That must go on the back because my front is full. Okay, right, this is said solid fertilizer, which suggests I need to buy some solid fertilizer. I know how to do that now. I do it in this place called class. My driver has reached F24. He should just start automatically. I've got a little search. Fertilizer. Okay, I've got solid fertilizer, liquid fertilizer. Okay. I don't really know. Let's just buy this. And now I need to customize. I'm going to buy 2 again because it seems like 2 is about the right amount. It appears out here. Oh, look at me. It's almost like I know what I'm doing. Now I know I need to drive up to it. Oh, in fact, it's close enough as it is already. Push R. I can check the contract because it told me how much it thinks I needed. It thinks I need 596 litres, and I've got 2 more to do. That's 500, so that's about 1,000. That's about 1,800, so I need about 1,800. So I'm going to need both of these. Done, done, done. This guy hasn't started mowing yet, so let's check out what's wrong with him. Why haven't you started? Don't know, but now he has, so that's fine. Right, fertilizer. Field 20. Have we got field 20 mapped out? We do. Ready for the magic? We're going to go fields 20. We're going to turn on the auto start and we're going to click go. Oh, and it's just going to happen. He's on his way. We may as well get this next one as well. Yep. Okay, now this one had a different trailer, but it said that I could use any type of fertilizer, and I've got solid fertilizer. So screw it, I'm accepting that one as well. Check us out. We're 2 hours in and we're doing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 contracts at once. And I've not done any farming yet. Okay. Oh, he's stuck on the blooming gate. Yeah, that's going to be annoying, isn't it? I'll just close it. Oh, oh, oh. Out of the way. Right. Yeah, that's going to be a bit of a problem with our kind of automation piece, because if they get stuck all the time, then that's not going to be good. I'm hoping that when I own all of the fields, I'll be able to delete all the gates. In fact, how did you get into the construction menu? It was Shift P. P? No, it was Shift P. So I know I don't own it, but I just want to see if it's like clickable or anything. Enter demolition mode, B. Remove, left click. Yeah, I haven't got any options now. I would have thought though that because I can build fences. Where were they? In this one? No. Yeah, because I can build fences, that would seem to suggest that these are like an asset, a game asset that can be manipulated, and so therefore something that can be deleted. And then if that is the case, then my problem's kind of half solved. Well, it will be solved long term, because whenever I get stuck, I'm going to be a rich capitalist pig. So if I get stuck, I'll just buy the field and delete it. A bit like Iron Man bought the bank for Superman, so he can get his house back. It's not actually really anything like that at all, but hey. Alright, let's watch him arrive just to make sure it works. Where was he going? He was going to 20. He's going to be turning left. Oh, that gate's closed. Oh, that's where I just was, idiot. That does make me think I need to open it. If I open it, is it going to get stuck again? Yeah, it might do. Let's not risk it. So he should drive all the way to 20. He should turn into this gate. He should turn on his fertilizer. And the magic should just happen. Do, do, do. Go. Nice. Easy. Completed it, mate. So he's doing... What is his fertilizing? He's doing 20. He can do 25. He's mowing. Then he's got 2 more to do. Oh, where's my sprayer? My sprayer's not doing anything. Who is my sprayer? It's the guy with the really long thing. So he must be done. Is he done? Complete. Oh no, hang on. Active. He's not done. Why is he not done? 11 or 26? He's on 11. Where's field 11? Why is it not working? Aww. Field 11. Spraying. I'm spraying it with herbicide. But the progress isn't counting. Definitely in field 11. Yes. I'm definitely spraying it with herbicide. Yes. But it's not going up. Did I buy the wrong brand of herbicide? Is that a thing? Oh, what? Why have you stopped? Okay, he's just saying he's done. But he's not showing me the progress. I am very confused. Should I just try and do some myself to see if it makes a difference? I'll just blast across to the exit and turn on the sprayer. Turn on sprayer B. Go. Field 11. Still not going up. Okay. I'm obviously missing something here. That's okay. We'll figure it out, I'm sure. Contract finished, or something's finished. I don't want to waste any more spray. Fold sprayer X. Quick, it's a race against the trees. Look at that. Anyway, let's try the next one. 26. Can we get to 26 from here automatically? Cannot. Okay, we'll do a bit of driving. 11 to 26. How do you even get to 26? Let's go this way. Oh no, it's a bit too late. We need to end this episode here. I'll tell you what, let me end the episode here. I'll park up. We've got quite a lot done. We figured out cultivating. We figured out fertilizing. Something's not right with the spraying, and I don't know what it is, but I'm sure we'll figure it out. We've got mowing happening. We're doing like 10 or 11 contracts at once. So things are happening. We just hit a little bit of a hiccup with this spraying machine. I don't know why just yet. But we'll figure it out. Okay, I'll stop there. Next lesson, next episode, we will figure out this spraying malarkey. We'll collect loads of money, and I think we'll probably need to start thinking about other sources of income, because these contracts, although fruitful, there's not many of them. So we'll need to figure out how to make more money. But that's for next. All right. See you soon. Thank you very much, and have a pleasant day.